I really feel blessed to be able to live in the country and be able to make breakfast for my family in the morning. It's nice to have time early in the morning to be able to think about what I want to make and be able to spend maybe a half hour making something and cook it for another half hour. I don't have to rush off to a job or grab a quick breakfast and feel rushed to get out the door. I have time to spend time with God in the morning and then spend time having breakfast with my family and spend family worship with them. These are some potatoes that we had to buy from the store, but we're learning how to grow potatoes so that we can grow more of our own food. There's lots of different ways to cut up potatoes for cooking. This is what's called Appalachian style, where it's more of a slices. I also like to do cubes and just different things. I get tired of doing the same thing all the time, so try different techniques. I grew enough potatoes this year to supply the potato seed for next year, but not enough to really eat during the year. We save all our food scraps and put it in a container that we keep in the house here until it gets full, and then take it out to the compost pile. This is some garlic that we grew last year that we've been using on. We usually grow enough to last us all year long. This is a variety called Music, which is a hardneck that works very well in our climate here and easy to peel and has very large cloves. I enjoy cooking with it. It has a very nice garlicky flavor. The main two knives I use in the kitchen all the time is this 4-inch paring knife, and the other one is my 6-inch chef's knife. I always find it so much fun to be able to cook with stuff that I grew in the garden. This is an onion that we grew this year. We got quite a few different onions. This is one of the bigger ones. I also like to keep my knives really sharp, so I hone them. Onions are a great food for storing over the winter. They keep really well just in the house. The pioneers used to keep them up in the attics, and that's where, be nice and warm up there, nice and dry. So that's where they store the best. Onions are a very versatile food. You can use them for many different dishes, and sometimes I like to just cook them up with some apples and have fried onions and apples. That's very tasty. These are some scapes that came off our onions when they started to go to seed a little bit, so I pulled those off real quick so that they wouldn't damage the onions, so that they won't keep quite as long. We grew a lot of bell peppers in our garden this year, and these are some of the smaller ones that we had left over, as we like to dry a lot of the larger ones. I really enjoy having fresh bell peppers out of the garden where they're nice and fresh and sweet. I love combining fresh produce together and just steaming it a little bit. So the potatoes look like they're about done here. All the water's been evaporated, and I'll just put a little salt on there and we'll serve it here. Thanks for watching. God bless, and I'll see you guys on the next video.